Disclaimer: this video is intended for an audience of 13 plus years old. Parental supervision is advised.
Let's take a look at the legends. Starting at the top, there are no lights in here, as you can see. I used to have these LEDs, they're still hooked up, but all this stuff is coming down. And I don't even think this works anymore. Yeah, I think it rotted out. But I'm gonna do the same lighting that you just saw in the previous cabinet. So custom stand, I think you can see I went with a tier. So it's two tiers. Again, just cardboard, but you can do a lot with cardboard, I think. That is a separate piece. I wish I would have done that. I should have did, this is one long piece up to here, and you can see the split right there. I wish I had broken this up into multiple pieces, and then that way I would have had more flexibility for the display. But anyway, Morbius, Scarlet Witch. This is pretty much all my legends. You can see it's dark. Super Skull's back there. Gotta get that lighting in here. That is a custom Black Widow. That was one of my favorite customs because of how simple it was. And that is the D-cup breast body. The most feminine body that Hasbro's done. Really nice. Yeah, what's up? There you go. Custom Electra. Can I get in there? There you go. That's a custom Electra. This is a custom Nick Fury. That is the bullseye body. And I did the belt, all the other accessories. I'll do a review on them later. There's Bullseye, same body. Amazon Daredevil, custom Punisher from the Netflix series. Darkhawk, I have Darkhawk issue number 1. I bought that comic when it first came out in the grocery store in Delaware, and I still remember that. I don't like any of the MCU figures. I think you're going to be noticing a theme here. Almost no MCU. And that's the only one I had to buy once I saw the face sculpt. I absolutely love that face sculpt. I mean, it's dark, you can't see it, but I mean, take my word for it, she's beautiful. One of, I think only 3. I only have 3 Bat figures, and that's one of them. I had to build that. This is my favorite version of Punisher. This is the Toy Biz first appearance Punisher. Came in a 2-pack with Jigsaw. I didn't like Jigsaw. This is a custom Spider-Man I did. I wanted a first appearance Spider-Man. And so I took the, what was it? From the new movie, I forget his name. Something Holland. Oh my God, I'm not into the Marvel movies really at all. But I needed a first appearance Spider-Man. I still have to make like the little web cape thing. Yeah, just stay right there. So back in the day, Lou Ferrigno used to be the Incredible Hulk, so I needed a version on my shelf. So that's what you're looking at here. And there was a made-for-TV movie where we had a guest appearance with Thor, and so I had to have the mighty Thor from the movie. It's a made-for-TV movie. I highly recommend it. If you're like in love with the new MCU stuff and you like watching 3.5 hours of special effects, then you're gonna hate the show, you're gonna hate the movies. But I think that this was way better than most of the MCU stuff that we see. I'm really not. I'm all about in-camera effects. Obviously, growing up in the 80s, like, you know, things like Blade Runner, RoboCop, stop motion animation. There we go. Not a fan at all of computer special effects. Hate it, actually. When it's a bare minimum, like in the Mandalorian, then it's okay. But when you make 3.5 hours of a special effects movie, you lost me. This is my custom Judge Dredd figure. What did I use? I don't remember what I used for the body. But I got a hold of a Toy Biz Judge Dredd, and I ripped it apart and I threw it on a Marvel Legends body. And everything else is customized except for certain pieces. So like those knee pads, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are from the original figure. Possibly the elbow pads, I think. I might have custom that might be me actually. There might be almost nothing actually, I don't know. I know that the belt came from the figure, the badge did, the head did, and that's about it. That eagle is actually a ring. I bought a ring for like 99 cents or $1.02, something like that, off of eBay. It came from China, I believe. And I have metal pliers, so I just cut it and then sculpted it into the shoulder pad. So everything else in there is custom epoxy sculpt, so that's all me. I sculpted the shoulder pads, a lot of the glove work, that's me, that's all me. The only thing I'm sad about, which I was proud about the Conan figure, was that I lost ankle pivot on there, so he doesn't have ankle pivot. The knife is removable. Don't remember what I used for this custom gun. The base belongs to something, and then I sculpted it, I believe. But yeah, that's mostly me. I just had to use a gun for a foundation piece. She-Hulk, got Gwen back there. I gotta figure out a display. I need to get her somehow attached to that stand because I want Green Goblin to be killing her. That's the new Spider-Man. I probably shouldn't have bought it. I have too many Spider-Man, and I was just really curious about the articulation. It's very good. It's just a question of why do I need another one? This is the X-Men. That was broken down, so that's Marvel, and this is Marvel X-Men. Man, it's dark. Magic, Emma Frost. That's the Family 3-pack. Scarlet Witch. Mystique, Stanley. I found Stanley, 2 of them, in Target, and I checked the inventory checker just because I was doing a price check. It said 0 on hand, 0 in the back. So you cannot trust. Also, what was it? Popfinder said they didn't have them in the store. So you cannot trust any of this stuff. Just go. If you have a feeling, just go. Apocalypse. This is the Cyclops 2-pack, Dark Phoenix, but I put her on this base because I found this light. So if you push that button, you get that effect. It looks really cool. You can't see it too much, maybe you can, but that is a Phoenix. That is hot glue that I did, and I just layered it and then, you know, kind of stuck it on top of the light. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Shut that off. Or maybe, you know what, leave it on because it might help a little bit. Mr. Sinister. This is the other bat figure that I built. This is the Juggernaut Wave. Paid $123 for the whole wave, and now I think Rogue is going for that alone. I was trying to make the X-Force issue 3, I think it was, cover, because I still have that comic. I bought that in the store. I still have issues 1 through 10. I used to collect issues 1 through 10, just so I could have like the short story run. Hope. You can't, I mean, let me see. Yeah. So that is my custom Logan figure from the movie. That is probably the best Marvel movie I've seen ever. And then second would be the Infinity War. First appearance. There's Cyclops from the 2-pack. And I was lucky, I bought that 2-pack for 40 bucks. Now it's going for like $250, something like that. For 2 figures. People are stupid. Let's see, Transformers. This is just Masterpiece. So I'm not a big Masterpiece guy. I only have one left. I need Galvatron and maybe Cyclonus, but those two I love more than Megatron. So I mean, that's the Wei Zhang. Let's see, that's probably my favorite. This is just printout. I printed that out at work, brought it home, threw it up on the wall. Pretty cool. I like them. The only thing is that, you know, it takes up a lot of space. But I have more Transformers, so we'll get to that in a minute. Below that is Star Wars. And so this is just basically everything. This is a custom that I'm not fully done with yet. I need to get LEDs and put it inside. That is hollow behind Yoda, so I think it's going to look really dope when it's lit up. This is all cardboard, as is the Emperor's chair thing. I'm not paying $170 for Emperor Palpatine, so I'm going to have to customize one. But then I want him sitting in the middle in the back over there. Nothing really crazy. This is one of my favorites. Okay, can I get in there? That is one of my favorite characters from one of the only bright spots to come out of the for me, the come on, here we go. What was it, Force Awakens? Oh no, Last Jedi. Really mishandled, really misused. To have an actor like Benicio del Toro in your movie, and for you to put him barefoot and not build on the character. I mean, they didn't even make this version of him. This is a custom. So I bought him, and then I cut off the hair and everything, and I just tossed the head into this body, and I mean, I love this. Yeah, sorry Hasbro. You guys really blew it. What are those, like Disney Store figures? I gotta get them out of there. They're a little misplaced. The only Rey figure I have, that's the cloth version. I love that Jyn Erso figure. I know nobody wants it, and once you have it, there's no reason to get another. But I love the way it looks. It's great. They should really redo that face. Let's see. Boba Fett. Mandalorian. Found that in the store. I had no business finding that at GameStop, but I did. Tossed Reaction Ripley in there. I don't have anywhere for her to go right now, but you know, space, so she fits in. And then, you know, we have these guys right next to them. These are my originals from when I was a kid, so I would have inherited these from my brothers. He might be the last figure that my brother got before they kind of aged out of action figures. He would have been 16 or so. So he would have got that at 15, and then, you know, he was done and it was mine by the time he was 16. So I would have been like 8 or something when I got that. Had it ever since. That is not the original helmet. That is not the original gun. But I'm just happy to have these figures in my collection. They're all original, because I know they're doing retro re-releases now. I'm not into it. So these are all original. Except I have one Jyn Erso back there. I think you see her. Dark. I gotta take this. This guy is like one of the best figures I've seen in a long time. I'm gonna take him and move him up there. So I kind of have him going opposite from Benicio del Toro. I need to buy the Bespin Han and then put Bespin Han's head onto this body. Lando I found in TJ Maxx for $2. That is not the TIE Fighter. That is the GameStop exclusive. I think it was like a flamethrower TIE Fighter pilot or something like that. Yeah, but that's Star Wars. Oh, and if anyone's curious, that is the Star Wars 40th version, not the new Empire Strikes Back version. This is my Marvel team shelf. So for teams, we have the Avengers. We have Fantastic Four. Really kind of pissed that they went with blue and black and not blue and white, but you know, I should have bought 2 of every figure and then customized the team, but whatever. This is the X-Men. I think you could consider this blue team. You can see Rogue in the middle there. Cyclops. I really hate the Psylocke that they did, so I made mine on the D-cup body, and you can tell I made it. Take a guess how. But I really dig this figure. That's all sculpt. I really dig it. I did buy the Psylocke, and I have it, so I bought 2 of them. The one that was the light blue variant, I found that in Walgreens, so I sold it for like $100. I can't believe somebody paid that. And then I have the purple hair version, but I'm gonna redo this figure and make another sexy version, because I want like a couple of different hairstyles for Psylocke, and then the other one will go on that shelf, so I can keep this one down here. The New Jean Grey, Wolverine, blah blah blah. Beast is back there, Colossus Jubilee. This is my X-Force. That is, I think you can see Warpath back there, Sunspot, Shatterstar. That is a custom Domino. I have to do another one because she's not. I was just messing around with like what an outfit I might create looks like. But now I just want like a real version. But that is a custom chest. Just to give you a heads up. That is my custom Cable, Liefeld Cable. That is my favorite version of Cable. That's how I think he's supposed to look. I absolutely adore that figure. He's one of my favorite customs. Moving down, we have like a Mod Podge of stuff. So out of place is Batman, first appearance Batman. Mego Hulk. You guys can see the Toy Biz stuff. All of these, and I have more in the closet. All of these are from when I was a kid. I bought all of this in store. This is the Cable from that statue's based off of this outfit here. You're probably seeing it now. Even down to the belt. The belt is even accurate. Look at the boots. It's amazing, that model kit. And that was my favorite Cable too as a kid. So for my Secret Wars collection, I also did customs. This is not all of them. Some of them are in the closet. I just ran out of room, but I did always want a Cyclops. So that is custom. And a Wolverine in the Jim Lee costume. And this was a custom I did before I even realized that who was a Gentle Giant did a huge version. So this was funny. These customs are probably 8 years old at this point. So it was just really funny. Over here on the bottom, pretty much my Mega Construx collection. Not all of them, but you know. Alien. That's the blue version. I had to paint them black because I wasn't paying, another $9 online. But this guy found in Five and Below. I think he was $3 or he might have been $5, but whatever. So that is a custom Silver Surfer. I did that before Walgreens version was announced, and I used the Iron Fist, the green one with the translucent arms. I had to cut the arms out, paint them, and then put them back in, and I like the effect. It looks cool. That is a not a flight stand, basically a flight stand. I just made it look like the space, like the universe or something. I mean, you can have a lot of fun with stuff like that. You can make it look even more elaborate, like the universe. But I kept it a little simple because I'm still messing around with it. Adam Warlock. I need to resculpt that Infinity Gauntlet, but that is those are at least gemstones, Rossi crystals. I can do a better job than that though. This was done a long time ago, but this is the version I always wanted that they never made. We have a cape. That's a Marvel Select Death. Walmart. That is a Red Sonja figure. Custom. I need to redo her. I liked it at the time, but now not so much. I can do better. That is my custom Flash Gordon. I love those old literary heroes. Flash Gordon, Zorro, Sherlock Holmes, Conan. This is a custom Danny Ketch version that I did. All custom. The bike is custom. The bike was, I believe it belonged to Black Widow, right? And then I cut it apart and I had to put it back together again. And when I did that, I wanted to make sure that it still functioned. So the fire is preventing me from showing you right now, but the wheels do move. Like it still functions. But you know, I keep it on display over there. Alright, so here is the G.I. Joe collection, or the start of it. This is the first team, so these are all 82 figures except for Duke, right? Duke came out in 83, but that is the mail away version. Don't pay more if someone's telling you it's mail away, because you can prove it. You can prove it. I think you can see Duke's arm. There's a flag sticker on there. The mail-away version came with a small sticker of a flag that the child would put on the arm. So don't pay more if someone's saying that's mail-away and he doesn't have the American flag. Always ask to see both arms. If he doesn't have the American flag, then the figure's not worth as much, period. Both bazookas. No broken thumbs. I was lucky. I bought that for 60 bucks when it was, you know, 5 years ago. Now I think it's going for $100 and something. But yeah, I got the whole team. Snake Eyes is back there. Those file cards are the black borders were exclusive to Sears and JCPenney. So very, very rare. Down here is just like becomes storage for now. Need to sell this, need to display those, selling these. Down here, it's really dark. Rambo, Forces of Freedom collection. Everybody is complete. Everybody is complete here. These are Hasbro Cops from 1987. Rambo and Colonel Trutman are mine from when I was a kid. Bowser and Blitz are mine. Buttons McBoom Boom. And Bulletproof. Oh, and Airwave back there. I actually bought those, and those are mine from when I was a kid. Everyone else I bought over the years, slowly but surely. But yeah. This is where I want to put I made a custom display and just kind of made it like 80s randomness. So you have some video games here, G.I. Joe, Rambo, just random comic book stuff and toys and stuff like that. But yeah, so my loyal subjects will be displayed here. Who's that? That's Ripley from part 2. Yep. Bought that in Toys R Us. This is my first pop. I bought it for $1.50 when they were closing. Absolutely love these Metal Gear Solid figures. I got to do a custom version of Sniper Wolf. But yeah, these guys will be fixed up when we get to it. So, let's start at the top. All those file cards in the back are extremely rare. Those are all mail away. You can see 2 more black borders right there. I had to get 2 versions of each Cobra Trooper. So I have 2 officers, I have 2 Cobra the Enemy straight on versions. And then I also got the file cards to match. That is the straight arm Cobra Commander. That is the version that I bought back in 1995. It was a re-release from China, and somehow it got to a discount store here in the States, and so I bought I bought Cobra Commander and Duke and Falcon, or Flint. Cobra Viper pilot with a perfect insignia. I bought that 8 years ago for $15. The tank was exclusive to Sears, as was this one. I did not pay full price for the stupid prices that people are now paying. Zartan, this is the only gun that is not authentic. Everyone is complete and with authentic accessories except for Zartan and this gun. My twin brother bought this for me for my birthday, and unfortunately it has a weapons pack gun, so I need to get an original Zartan gun. And the bases are custom. I did those myself. I just printed that out and colored it and put it on there. Moving down, you can see the Alley Vipers. Most of these G.I. Joes are from when I was a kid. Mortal Kombat, all purchased in Toys R Us. All these guys came from Toys R Us. Street Fighter, Toys R Us. Destro, I bought that on eBay. All of these guys came from eBay. Major Blood, I bought him with Cobra Commander in the discount store. I mean, these guys cost me like $1.99 each, and I just had to have them. And I opened them. I wish I kept them on the card, because the card also had Chinese writing on it, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get to that in a second. Sergeant Savage, I absolutely love those figures. I don't care what anyone says. From when I was a kid. These are the swivel arm versions. So we got Cobra the Enemy with the red logo and an officer with the silver. I don't have much in the way of 25th anniversary figures, but I did want them, just a couple of them, for a display purpose. So I got this snake, which was like a wooden statue or something, so I immediately wanted to make a throne. So this might be like 5 years old. So I bought some bracelets from China, rolled them up, glued them to the sides of the statue, painted everything, made a seat. This is a phone cover, so you can't tell, but maybe you can hear that. It's felt, it's cloth. So is the seat that he's sitting on, or the little pad, whatever it is. Customized a small planet Earth, like he's trying to conquer the world. And then I still need 2 Crimson Guards to get up on display. I need one more of the female trooper. I'm trying to, you can see he has the red logo, so he's Cobra the Enemy. I need an officer to put here, and then I would like to do 2 Crimson Guards. But then that's it for the display. This is all cardboard. I'm extremely proud of how the stone came out. It looks like real worn down stone. And I'm just really happy with the paint job that I did. That might be one of my best paint jobs. I absolutely love it. And then we have micro figures here. This is all I have in the way of micro figures. These 2 from when I was a kid. Learning a lot about this YouTube thing. I had to break it up into 4 videos. It's gonna make it easier for you guys, but I'm really sorry to drop it on you at the last minute. Like, comment, subscribe, move on to the next video. Alright, thanks guys.